Hello everybody, my name is Benny and this is The Fool's Apprentice. Well, thank you for coming by today. Today's going to be probably a longer video, just like my last one. I am doing a tarot collection walkthrough. And not necessarily a walkthrough like I'm going to go through every card for every deck. But I will show some cards for some of the decks, or all of the decks that I have. And I'm here to tell you the amount of decks I have it's a lot for the last 12 months. I will say that I have maybe 3 or 4 decks that are outside of the last 12 months. But since I started the YouTube channel, that's when I considered the 12-month time frame. And so all of these decks, except maybe 3 or 4, are in that time frame. And it's a lot. It's a lot. One of my goals this year is to start becoming very selective in the decks that I take. Some of these decks, I'm like, why did I get it? Like, some of them might have been FOMO. Some of them I impulsively bought and regretted it. There's one deck, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't think about it. Hold on. Oh, I don't think I'm going to remember the name. Oh, I'll have to find it and show it in a later video. But there was this one deck that I absolutely hated. Like, it was... people love this deck. I wish I could remember. Oh, God, it'd come to me. So anyways, I opened this deck, and as soon as I touched the cards, I dropped them. I just got this really ugly feeling, and it was the first time I ever had anything that made me feel averse to it. And I immediately put it in the box, and I stuck it in the corner of a shelf, not to be seen, to be absolutely forgotten. And eventually what happened was I had it for like 9-10 months, maybe longer. And I had a friend of mine, or a colleague, who I really like. She's a very sweet woman. And she wanted to get into tarot. And she asked me some questions not too long ago. And I said, I have a deck for you. So I took that deck and I passed it on without letting her know my reaction to it. And she loved it. So I was like, yes. And then I also gave her a book. Actually a really good book, but one that I could replace very easily. And I thought it would really give her a really good base in learning the tarot. So I did that as well. But I have a large collection. I honestly don't know how many I have. I'm going to have to count them and see. But let me flip the camera over. I always do this thing, right? Let me flip the camera over and we'll get started. And it's going to be random. I'm just going to pick some cards. They're not in order. I don't have them separated by season or by alphabetical order or my favorites. I will have some at the end that I really, really cherish, but we'll see how it goes. All right, let me flip the camera over. Okay, I'm back. So, most of my decks are on my desk. I have some on my left that are in a box, and I have 2 huge boxes behind me. And actually, I'll probably start with those. I'm going to be sipping my coffee as we go, because they're just big and I want them out of the way, and I don't want to forget them because they're behind me. So, the first one is Tarot Noir. Let me see if I can zoom out a little more. Maybe not. Oh, I want to have the whole thing. Okay, hold on. All right, here we go. I feel better already. Sneak peek. So, let's put the coffee over here so it's easy. So, Tarot Noir. I saw most of these decks I saw on YouTube, so that's where I got them. Which ones from where, I don't know. I might remember a few of them, but let's get into it. All right, so Tarot Noir. You know what? What's really sad is I haven't used this deck. At least I don't think I have. Look at this book. I love this book. Full color. Look at that. I just love it. And it looks exactly like the image, just much bigger so you can actually see the detail. But I love this deck. it's a pip deck. I haven't gotten to learn the pip deck, but let's pull out some cards so you can see what they look like. A little shiny, but oh my god, I just love the art style of the lines. I love the faces of the people. Look at that. Oh my god. It looks like somebody's having a lot of anxiety. Oh my god. Oh, look at the fool. Yeah, and I like that he's going the opposite way. You know, that's cool. Okay, so that's the tarot noir. And you know what? I don't think it was that expensive. And when I say not that expensive, it wasn't as much as an indie deck. So there's that one. Let me put this back. Oh! Alright, this one, oh my god, is a really heavy one. So this is the Nameless One, Ethereal and Oracle deck. Companion Grimoire, or I know there's another way, Grimoire or something. But this is a really heavy book. Oh, this is the book. This is a book. Oh my god, where did I put the deck? Oh, I think it's in a bag. Okay, I'm gonna have to search for it and edit. So that way you're not bored while I look. What is sticking? Oh, so look at how this book is big and hefty. And there is all this information. A full page. I wish I could zoom out a little more, but that's a full page. Look at that. It has all this information, numerology, numerology, oh my gosh, elements, astrology, animals, plants. I mean, it has all this information. And I just love that you have all these books. I don't think I'll ever get into all this stuff because it really doesn't interest me. And then, see anything in the back? Oh, it talks about symbols here, which is kind of cool. You're like, excuse me. Believe it or not, that is absolutely normal for me to sneeze that much. But that's the book. So needless to say, the fact that I didn't know it was a book should tell you how often I use it. Oh my god. Alright, why am I struggling? There we go. And very sturdy. Now, where did I put? I thought it was in a bag. Okay, I'm going to we will find the book. I mean, the deck eventually. So, oh my god. I don't know why I bought this deck. I really don't. I think I saw like 2 or 3 cards and I was like, oh my god, I gotta have it. And, no, I didn't. So eventually I will probably give this deck away as well. A little guidebook. No, I haven't gone through it. And one thing I do like, I think the backs are kind of cool. Love is love. So needless to say, it's an LGBT deck. And you know, actually, that's actually a really nice card. The Fool. Let's see what else we got. Needless to say, it's in order because I haven't used it. Ooh, look at that Devil card. Wow. Alright. 2 of Swords. Yeah, 2 of Swords. Looks very familiar, doesn't it? Oh, 3. That's a little different. Stained glass looking with flowers. You know, one of my favorite cards to look at in a deck always is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands are actually cards that I like to look at. So let's see. I don't like it. Cups, 3, 4, the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, this looks like somebody's not being accepted. Parents are fighting, and she has to go. And that's a very common story in the LGBT community. But we're not going to go there because that will be very sad. That, fortunately for me, that was not my story. I was blessed with a very, very loving and wonderful family. I couldn't imagine what it would be like without that experience. All right, let's see what's next. Let's go with the decks that are in bags. So I went through this little phase where I was getting bags, but it turns out when they're on the shelf, I don't know what's in them. I'm not, like, I don't have a photographic memory. So I stopped buying the bags, but I do have some that I keep in because I just want to use the bags. This is a deck that I really, really enjoy. The Samnia Tarot. Granted, I haven't used this deck a lot. God, it's a really thick deck. Look at that. Really thick. But I just love the imagery on this. Like, it's just so moving. I love this fool. This fool is amazing. I like how dark it could be. A lot of people talk about using it as a shadow deck, but I could understand that. I still don't understand the whole shadow inner child work thing that people do. But I really do. I think this deck is just a very serious, don't mess with me, don't ask me anything that you don't really want an answer to, because I'm going to give you straight up and I don't care if you like it or not kind of deck. So there's that one, Samnia Tarot. Let's put them up. Next okay. I saw this deck. It's such a cute little deck. I wish I could have gotten the indie version. I don't know what this is, to be honest. But this is Delos Tarot. I think it's really cute. I like the way the people are shaped. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Oh my god. I could see people using this for like inner child work. It feels so whimsical, you know, like really fun to play with. I love the wands. They look like matchsticks. Really, really cute. I've used this one time. You know, when I can't use decks a lot, that's letting me know, you probably got way too many decks. So there's that one. Simple little box. Nothing spectacular. All right. Oh, what did I? Oh, the Samnia. Okay, I gotta put it back in here, but we'll do that later. All right. Okay. This, actually, I saw this on Facebook. I forget her name. She ended up putting it up. Oh, God, what's her name? I'm horrible with names, let me tell you. It takes me forever to remember everybody at work, their names. And then I hate when people, what's my name? And they quiz me, and I'm like, I don't know. I met too many people. Cute little hardcover book. You know, nice short messages. Oh, this is a Cosmic Slumber Tarot. It's a 2-piece. And you know what? I really like the colors on this. This is really outside of what I generally like, but there's something about it, the lines, and it's just a really beautiful deck. I love the colors. Just love the colors. I think they're amazing. Okay, so that's the Cosmic Slumber Tarot, and I'm gonna try to go pretty quickly here, because if not, this video will go really fast. If you're interested in having me do a walkthrough of any of these, just let me know and I'll do one. I mean, every single one that you'll ask, I'll do one. Okay, here is the oh my god, these names. There's going to be several that I struggle with. Patrick Valenza. You know, most people know who he is. He has multiple decks, very unique. I got this one on Amazon. It came with this huge book that I ended up buying. I'll get the book as well. Tiron Fi de la Luna. I don't know, not a clue. But these are very, very cool cards. And I'm going to be using this during Halloween time. I just find them very intriguing, very unique. I like this kind of deck. Aesthetically, I don't know how it will read because I haven't used it yet. but the book is huge. And so that's one of the reasons I got it. It comes in a little tuck box, nothing spectacular about it. Oh my God. But let me get the book. Oh. This is huge. Look at that. Thick. Big. I got it on Amazon. Can you believe that? I think it's fully illustrated. Look at the inside cover. Isn't that cool? Yep, fully illustrated. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Little glossy, but I think it makes the colors pop. I mean, full page. Like, that is beautiful. So I haven't even gone through the book, but I got it. And so this is a deck I thought I was going to really love. The Orion's Animal Tarot. I like animal tarot decks, oracle decks, even though I don't really know how to read them. Good sized book, very hefty. You know, pictures are in color. But the thing is, the colors are, for me, are muted. They're not very, they're just not super bright. Like, this is way too dark. I just feel like I can't really get into it. See, but then there are other cards that are very vibrant. Like this one, that's very vibrant. This one I like. It's just, I love this. But you can see a really big difference. Like, this one's okay. Like that, I don't like that. So it's one of the reasons I really didn't get into it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this deck. I honestly don't. I don't really see myself using it. I don't really appreciate the artwork for me as much as I would like. So I don't know what's going to happen to this deck. But for now, it stays. Because you never know. Being new to tarot, it might be a huge hit later. Okay. People love this deck, the Northern Animal Tarot. It still has the seal. I'm one of those people that I don't want to break the seal. I'll never give this deck away. But funny is that this deck also can have some really dark pages. Cute little guidebook. But I just really like how sweet this deck is. Like, doesn't he look friendly? But I just love this deck. Oh, that's cool. Going up a hill. So, oh, look at that moon. Isn't that moon amazing? So, believe it or not, I think I've used this deck only once as well. So, look how that's thick, right? So, I'm really happy I was able to get my hands on that one. I didn't know if I ever would. I didn't know she'd repaint again or not. But as soon as she said, let me tell you, I'm one of those people when they tell you it's going to be on sale on the 15th at 1:15 p.m. Japan time. I figure out the time. I'm up an hour before, and I hit refresh every several minutes. And then I get down to 10 minutes and I'm refreshing constantly, and then boom, I'm on it. And when I do that, I tend to get the deck. So this was one that I did that with. This is another one that I saw. This is kind of almost like a FOMO kind of deck. No, that's not true. Actually, it was in my Etsy favorites for a while. And finally, I just pulled the trigger and got it because it had been on my list for a long time. I kept going back. And then when I got it, I was just a little disappointed. I thought I was going to like it a lot more. And the more I see it, the more I like it. But it wouldn't be, let's say, in my top 15. Like, if I could only say 15 decks, this would not even cross my mind. So that is the Baby Moon Tarot. Okay, and I'm trying to figure out like which ones to get. All right, Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. I like this deck. I don't like the backs. That guidebook's fair. But this is a pretty deck. They have, I think they have a silver one, which I like a lot better. It's more diverse when it comes to the people. I have used this. Oh, that's pretty. The sun. I have used this maybe once. No. I got the Oracle card. I don't think I've used this. I've used the Oracle card several times from this creator. So maybe, I don't know what's going to happen with it. This is another one of, I don't know. Ethereal Visions. So there's that. Okay. Now let me tell you, I think this is an underrated deck. This is the Tarot of the Cosmic Sea. I also just got the Oracle card, which is stunning. Let me tell you, if you want a colorful, pretty, just a deck that you just want to look at a lot, this is that deck. Oh my God. This has one of my favorite backs. Look at that. The colors are beautiful. I love it's like the third eye for me. The snake, and look at these. Oh, look at the gilding. Come on. Hello. And look how beautiful they are. Lots of information, lots that you can grab onto. But I mean, I think this is a very, very, this would be in my top 15. And once I really get going with the tarot and be able to read, I suspect that I'll be pulling, look at that. I suspect that I will be pulling this deck out often. I just think, look at the Fool card. Isn't that amazing? I just love it. Okay. I cannot recommend this one highly enough to people to try. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Is there anything? Oh yeah, look. Explore the mystery within. So, highly recommend. I believe I got that one on Etsy. Here's another one that I ended up really liking. Okay. The Rider-Waite-Smith original deck. I just don't like it very much. It's not I don't like the colors. I understand the purpose of having the traditional one, but I wanted something similar but different. So these are the same images, but they're in watercolors. Oh, why do I have some of them backwards? I just love this. Look how pretty that is. I just love this deck. So this would be, I think, a good study deck if you just want something different in the way it looks. But if you're one of those people that needs the original colors to use them within your reading, maybe not. This is not the deck for you. Now I have another clone. Let me see if I can pull it out real quick. It's one of my favorites. It's out of print. If I'm not mistaken, it's very difficult to find. Here it is. The Neo Rider Tarot collection. There's several colors. This one for me would be like the Shadow edition one. It's a clamshell box. I love this book. Let's enjoy the journey of exploring more possibilities in the tarot. Ivy Finn. I think she's the creator of this deck. Cute book. Has enough information. Look at the backs. These are really pretty backs. Really pretty backs. And I love the matte finish. Oops. What is this? Oh, okay. But I love the colors in this. This just sang to me. So this is a deck that I would definitely use as a study deck because I like looking at it. And the cardstock is actually really good. It's gilded. So look at that. I mean, I just love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And it's the original images. I just done with different. They have a pink one, which I don't like. I like pink, just not the pink that they picked for the cards. They have several other ones, which are really beautiful, and you can still find some, but this particular one is very difficult to find. So, okay. the vintage, the tarot vintage. Now I ended up getting this one because I have an oracle deck that it pairs perfectly with, like perfectly. I don't really want to show it, but because I mentioned it, maybe I will. Not a big fan of the backs, you know, whatever. And I probably wouldn't have gotten this had it not been for the pairing with it, or with the oracle card. But you know, very vintagey looking. You know, on its own, I don't think I would have normally bought it. It was mass market, so that made it easier for me to purchase it. And let me get the oracle deck. I will be doing a walkthrough of all of my oracle decks as well next week. But this is Nick Bantock's the Archeo Personal Archetype Tarot deck. And so you will see that, look at that book, it's really chunky. So I hate the backs. But you will see that these really pair well together. Oops. These really pair well together. Look at that. Pair well together. Stunning. And so that made it worth buying for me. And I have no regrets whatsoever in getting the Tarot Vintage deck. So I do know that people really like this vintage look. I'm just, by itself, I just would never do it. And it's the only way I use this deck. Okay. We got the Telesma Tarot by Tara Cochran. I saw this and I loved it. Gilded. I just think this is a beautiful, beautiful deck. It's collage. I just love the images. This is a deck that I will have to take time to study. I've used it maybe once. I love that they have the element symbols. Cardstock is phenomenal. I love these backs. Like, if this was a poster, I could see me framing it and putting it up in my home. Box is really sturdy, but this is one that will always be out regardless of the season of the year. The guidebook and the bullet points. So there's that. Oh my god, I feel like this is going to take forever. Ugh. So this is like a spring deck for me. The Luminous Void Tarot. I really like this deck. For some people it might be a little creepy. I don't know why you put all the effort in this deck and then you give us this guidebook. I'm like, really? Like, this felt like an afterthought. Very unhappy with that. But look at the backs. Yes. I love the matte gilding. Love that. And I just love the images. I just think they're very stunning. Oh, look at that Hermit card. The Knight. I just think this is extremely well done. I just love it. Love it. I think I've used this once. That's really sad, right? I've only used it once. I've only used this one once. I haven't used this one. Oh, look, I used this one. I love this one, but I've used it once. Too many decks. Okay. So, this is a deck that's over my head. What is this called? Here we go. The Carnival at the End of the World. I love this. I don't know where I saw this, but as soon as I saw it, it was so unique and so different. And I love the images. I had to have it. I just think this is really interesting and kind of creepy at the same time. I don't know what to think of it, to be honest, but I'm glad I got it. I have no regrets in getting it. I have not used... Well, maybe I used it once. I have a sense that I used it once, but I don't think so. Did it come with a little book? Oh, okay. No, it didn't come with a guidebook because these cards barely fit. Okay, oh, this was a find, let me tell you. I'm so glad I found this, the Feng Shui Tarot. It's a very beautiful deck. And then I got this perfect rat for it. The little guidebook, the backs, they are what they are. But the images are so pretty. I just love it. Love it. The dragons, the phoenixes, the black tortoises, and the white tiger. Look at that. I was able to get all the elements in there. And so, yeah, really, really pretty deck. I really like it. All right. And they're pretty big too. So if you like, you know, decks like this would probably be a pretty good one. Oh, it goes in here. And isn't this bag just perfect for it? I just love it. I think it's a perfect match. It feels like they belong together. All right. All right. Lots of people have this one, the Oak, Ash, and Thorn. She just came out with the Oracle deck for pre-order, and I was on the fence, and I just decided, you know what? If I'm on the fence, the answer is no. So for next time, the cardstock is amazing. The backs are pretty. But I will tell you, I have yet to use this deck. But I got it because the imagery is so... It feels very mystical for me. And I will be using this deck. I think this might be my favorite animal deck. But this feels like a fall deck, so I actually have this tucked away until the fall comes. Oh, look at that. And, oh, the Three of Wands. Oh, what a lonely road. Feels like that's going to be a long road to get to the other side. So, there's that. Oh my God, look at this. I didn't even put these up, which means I'm going to have to do that. That's the thing. I pulled them out. That's easy. Putting them back, putting them back where they originally were at. That's going to be a job. Okay, there's that. Next is, I really like this deck, the Painted Tarot. I saw this and I was like, oh, I gotta have it. I just think they're very, very beautiful. And I like this bag with them. I just think the bag is perfect. But look at these colors, isn't it lovely? The Wheel of Fortune. I love that she has a black and white to kind of balance things out. Look at that. Stunning. Oh, the Two of Swords. Oh, look at that green. Look at this blue. So, I actually got, I think, the Oracle deck and the runes. The only reason I got the runes because it didn't cost much more to get it. Like, it was really inexpensive to get the runes, so I got them. I don't know if I'll ever use them, but it's beautiful artwork. And like I've said before, I don't know if I've ever said this. Instead of like art books, because I love looking at art, I got tarot cards. That's one reason I also buy them. Because I could look at them whenever I want to. All right, here's the Grimson Asteria. This is I love this. Look at that, that's cool. Very, very sturdy box. I just love the colors, the guidebook. Okay, let me tell you. Oh, this frustrates me to no end. As much as I like these, I will tell you, if I knew the print was this small, I would have had second thoughts. Look at this. Who's going to be able to read that? I have glasses on, and I still have to angle it so I can read it. But, I mean, come on. Look at that. That's tiny. Like, why would you have people struggle, Even if I think you had 20/20 vision, you'd struggle to read that. Look at all that unused space. It makes no sense to me. Oh, I'm irritated. Love the mat. And these are beautiful. I probably still would have bought it anyway. I love the combination of the blue and the red. I just think that these are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Very feminine deck. I don't think there's a single male in here. But beautiful. I just wish she would have spent more time on the guidebook, because that would have made this almost perfect for me. All right. Okay. This is one of my most recent purchases. I don't read Marseille, but I wanted to support this backer. It's an LGBT artist. And I like the colors that he used. The backs, they're nice. Book, it's pretty good. Excuse me. But I just love the images. I just think they're I just love them. I just think they're beautiful. And then look how gorgeous that is. And all the flowers mean something as well. So I'm going to have to be a botanist to be able to read this eventually. But I don't know when, and the cardstock, oh my God, this cardstock is amazing. But this is a deck, the gilding is very nice. But this is definitely be a deck that I think I would want to keep no matter what, if I ever use them or not, because I like the images. All right, okay, so I was doing Lisa Papez's Tarot and Training Wheels, so she recommended getting this deck to do it, and so I did. And the cards are big, and I think most of y'all may know this deck. Oh, come on, anyway, it doesn't matter. So, and then as you go through her free course on her YouTube channel, she provides words that you can use to start basically using these as a reading deck to learn. And then she really kind of goes into some detail as to the deck card, as to the card and its meaning and why she picked the cards. She encourages you to always find your personal meaning for it. Not generally my aesthetic, but I think for me right now, worth the purchase. I eventually will probably trim this. Maybe not, if I don't plan to use it. Alright, oh, I love this deck. The old Gothic tarot deck. I just think this is a stunning deck. Another one that people say shadow. Look at this. This is amazing. Look at that. Full color. That is a lot of information. Way too much information for me right now. So no, can't do it. But these, oh my God. Another one of my favorite backs. Cardstock's nice. It's black matte. And these are absolutely stunning. I love them. I just think they're amazing. Like, oh, love it, love it, love it. This is one that I would probably keep for sure. It was worth the purchase. I have no regrets on this one. I just hate when they don't fit in perfectly. That drives me crazy. Yeah. Oh my God, come on. Yeah, this is my life. Oh my God, there we go. I bought this maybe 6 weeks ago. It'd been on my Amazon saved list. I think these are very, very beautiful. I haven't used it. It's another deck that I would have to study. But I eventually just broke down because you know what? I hadn't bought anything in a long time. I hadn't gone shopping. Nothing. And I was like, I feel deprived. I'm gonna buy a deck, and so I bought this one, and I bought the Oracle deck as well. So that's really why I bought it, because I wanted to buy something. And I said, well, I'll buy a tarot deck. And so, I don't know if any of y'all ever have done that, where like, I need to buy something. But that was me this day. And you know what? No regrets, because I love the artwork. Oh my God. And actually, there's some people who does some videos. What in the world? Oh, that's why. This has to go to the end. The book has to go to the end. Oh my God. Why am I struggling? Alright. Now that should be easy to do. My mouth is so dry. Not that you need to know that, but it's the coffee. The Animal Tarot. I told you I really like animal decks. I just love this bag. Isn't this bag wonderful? Look at that. Ah, look how beautiful is that, right? Isn't that beautiful? The back. So I love these. Love this nice little guidebook. Nice gilding. But this is so excuse me. Pretty. Just pretty, pretty, pretty. There isn't anything that I don't like about this deck at all. One of the most difficult, I think, animals to depict in a tarot deck that I have seen that just is always off is a bear. But this one's actually done really, really well. So there's that. I'm sure y'all have seen that one before. I don't think I'm showing you anything as so far that's like, ooh, I never seen that deck. But I think I have a couple. Okay, so, oh, darn it. All right. Here you go. And up you go. All right. I saw this one I saw, I think, on Don Michelle's channel. And I looked for this particular version because it was trimmed. That's a big book. It was trimmed. And I really liked the way it was trimmed. So I think what my goal is to actually trim all the white off and then figure out how to make sure that I know what every card is. Maybe I'll just trim it and leave the real top line on. I don't remember how she did it. But it's a little busy, but for some reason at the time I liked it. Not so much anymore. That's probably why I haven't done anything with it. Okay, this artist, I love this artist. She has two decks that I really like. She has the Telesma African Tarot. It's a pretty box. And then, oh, is this? No, it's not this. No, it's not the same artist. Two different artists. I got the Oracle. This one, she has an Oracle deck. Got that confused. But let's go with the Dust to Onyx deck. This artist did a great job. This deck is so beautiful. Nice, nice. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Very pretty. Nice hardcover book. Beautiful hardcover book. Full images. And wait till you see these cards. Oh, what happened? So, look at this. And they feel rose petally. But these are so stunning. Like when I feel emotionally moved by this deck. I don't know what it is, but it just really calls to me in a way that other decks don't. I can see, people talk about ancestral work. That's another thing I don't really understand yet. But I could see people using this for that. But I just find this to be a very, very emotional deck. The quality of this deck is bar none phenomenal. It rivals other decks in the quality. It's not a cheap deck, but for what you get, you know, I can't complain. All right, there's that. And you know what? This is always a pain in the butt to get it in because it's so perfect. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, look at that. I can do it. Yay. So there's that. Oh my God. Behind me is a mess. Okay, the Telesma African Tarot. Let's see, do I have her Oracle deck behind me? One second. I do. So this is her tarot deck. And let me see. When I say she, let me see if I have her name in the back. Where is her name? Okay, maybe it is. I'm not going to show you this one because that's going to be in my Oracle deck video. But let me show you these. These are also very beautiful. I love the box. The book is very well done. And look at these rich colors. Look at that blue. Oh, come on. Work with me, people. But look at these. And there's gilding in just one little area. But these colors are stunning. And the images are really, really beautiful. I mean, I love them. That's an extra card. So this is another one that really, really, purple's beautiful. That is a standout for me. Look at that Fool card. That I really like that Fool card. Look at the dog down here. Yeah, this is one that I could play forever. This might actually be one of those decks that I would save if, like, let's say there was a fire. That's the thing, like, in the last minute, what are you going to remember? What's going to be saved? So that's really a good investment. I got these over here. All right, I love this deck. I have two. Let me pull them both out. This is the Black Madonna Tarot, and oh my God, what is the name right off the bat of this deck? Oh, I can't remember the name of it right off the bat. Are you kidding me? I don't think this came with a box. It came with a bag, a rosary, and a little statue. But this artist created actual shrines. So this is an actual shrine she built by hand. And then she made pictures to create this deck. And she made 78 of them. Isn't that amazing? Look at that. You could see that some of these are like 3D, but it's a 2D image. This is stunning. Absolutely stunning. What is the name of this deck? She just got them in again because she does printings of like 50 at a time. And I had an extra card, so I put it on my shrine. No, I think this did come. Oh, darn it. I'm going to have to remember the name of that one. This is the Black Madonna Tarot. This is by the same artist, Love the Backs. Oh, okay, that's this is the Mysteries of Mary Tarot deck. And this is the Mysteries of the Black Madonna. And then she has this beautiful seal. It's 3D. Love the Backs. She signs these. But look at that. These are beautiful. I love these. And then she's coming up with the Mysteries of Mary Magdalene next. It'll be a kind of a red one. And so I'm looking forward to that one because I will definitely be buying. These are expensive. Even I was like, oh, I don't know. But no regrets. I actually, for December, last December, I ended up I pulled a card now this isn't a traditional kind of tarot because because the images are so different. So I used it somewhat like an oracle deck where I pulled a card, read the information. This woman's been all over the world talking about different shrines and churches and where she found these images. And I would pull a card and do a reading for the day, every day for 30 days, all 31 days for December, which I found enjoyable. Okay, we're whittling down. And then the Pacific Northwest, another animal deck, another one that I didn't know if I was ever going to get my hands on it because I didn't know she'd do more reprinting. The backs are also one of my favorites as well. And I just love the color scheme. Like these are the colors that I wish I could have my home painted in. I will tell you, if I ever got an a painter or a designer to come and do my home, these would be like the colors I would want in my home. Because I find them very soothing, very cozy, very comfortable. This deck feels like it could be your best friend. Like, be gentle. It's like you're getting bad news and somebody is just holding your hand through it, making sure that you don't feel alone. I don't know why I have some reversals. I've used this deck before, and I guess I shuffled them. I don't read reversals. I have no desire to read reversals. I have enough trouble. Probably my least favorite card in the whole deck. All right, enough of that. But beautiful, beautiful deck, beautiful card stock. Love it. No regrets. Oh, this is a deck that I was really excited about, and I just recently used this deck. He really, this is a Fedor Pavlov tarot. He really went all out with the guidebook. This guidebook is really stunning. Full images. I mean, he really talks about each card and why he made the decisions that he did, which I think is great. Love these backs. Very simple, but great decks. Love the colors. I just think these are beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let me pull some more. Hopefully you've seen this deck. I think most people have. It's mass market now. I think I would have liked the indie deck, but I'm happy with the mass market. Really happy. Oh my gosh. This is the thing about having stuff like this. It can be a pain in the butt to get them in there. All right. So there's that one. I like that one. And the box is amazing. Okay. These two decks I want to show. So these actually have keywords on them. This was on Kickstarter, and I like this deck. In fact, I didn't use it that much, but I like the images. I think the people are very funny to look at. The backs, I don't think they're anything special. I don't like that they have the worldcloudtarot.com. Frankly, I think that's tacky. But the fronts, look at these characters. These characters are amazing. And you get a lot of words. And so the way I use this is I just look at the word that really attracts me. And it's not necessarily the bigger, bold ones. And so these are very, very cool. Very cool. That's so funny. Like at this game chart, this guy's not scaring me. I'm sorry, but oh, look, the angel and the devil. The angel's so cute. Okay, yeah. Oh, look at the devil card. Oh my god, yeah. Like, that's the wrong shade of lipstick for her. Okay, but I like that one. And so that feels somewhat masculine. So I would use that one with men. And then one that I would use solely with women is the Lucid Dreams Beginner's Tarot. She has a new one out, a darker one, which I think I would like better, but I'm not gonna buy two decks. But look at that. I love the colors. I love the card stock. She has symbols on the side. She has upright meanings here and reverse meanings here. I do find that the white can be very difficult to read. And so I don't like that. Oh, why do I have some mixed up backwards again? Boring 8 of wands with 8 wands in the air. So if you're new and you're looking for keywords, or you want to get a gift for somebody with a deck that has keywords, this is stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So those are the two. The quality of this one is a lot better than the quality of this one. But like if you drop something on this one, it would absorb whatever liquid it is and ruin the card, I think. While this one would repel any water. So that's those. All right. Oh, here's another one. I just had to have this one. The Tarot. I just think it's stunning. They have two versions, like an antique looking one and then this one. I didn't like the antique looking one. Look at this. Doesn't this, oh, beautiful is that. But doesn't that look beautiful together? Right? Isn't that stunning? But I just love the faces. I love the color scheme. I just think this is a really phenomenal deck. It's another pip deck, so that will be some work for me to eventually get to, but I do intend to be able to read pip decks one day. Oh, look at that. So that for me is probably another one that I would probably save from the wreckage of a fire. Oh my god, I'm already tired and I still got a whole bunch of decks to go. Isn't that crazy? Like in a month to get all this? Now you're probably wondering, how did Benny afford all of this? Well, I have the privilege of being able to afford this. I have a job that I absolutely love that pays me enough to where I can buy this. And, you know, I was just gonna lie. I manage my money well. No, that's not true. Evidently buy all these decks. Okay, no, that's not the one. Okay, I just got this one as well. The Rain Shadow Tarot. Either you like it or you don't. I've been surprised there's some people that are really good tarot readers on TarotTube that don't really like it. But again, very beautiful. I think it's stunning. I love her. I have both of her oracle cards. That's the reason I got this, because I got her oracle cards and I love them. So I thought I would love this. And you know what? I really, really like it. I think it's just right up my alley. It's another kind of collage deck. And so, yeah, this is going to stay for sure. The guidebook. You know, nothing spectacular. But good enough. All right. Oh, I don't... Okay, the Kyo Tarot Love. I love it. This is... All right, this isn't a really big book. I mean, it really doesn't say much. But it's the simple things. I like this little twine with a ribbon in it. But really, that book isn't going to help me a lot. But look at these images. Oh, look at these backs. They kind of remind me a little like of Baba Studios kind of a back. And look at these. These are really, really pretty. There's another deck that I just saw on one of the YouTubers' videos. I'm glad I pulled this out because she had a deck that felt similar to this that I was like, oh, I gotta have it. But I stopped myself from buying it because I'm trying not to impulsively buy. And now that I see this, I'm thinking, no, I don't need the other one because they're very, very similar. These are bigger than normal. They bounce back. They're thin, but not like delicate thin like they would break. But isn't that beautiful? Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a little nothing. All right, so that's the Kai Tarot Love. This is a deck that took me a while to purchase because I was like, do I really want to pay that much? It really wasn't a lot compared to the other decks that I have, but I was being cheap. Box is really good. And I love these images. I'm so glad I bought this and didn't wait. The cardstock's okay. It's nothing. I hate the backs.
The cardstock's okay. It's not linen or anything, but I just love. Oh, I love that. Love that. But I just love this old art style. Another one that's reverse. It just really speaks to me. Look at the Fool. So this is one that I will be using. I think I've used it once. I think there's a theme going on. Okay, we'll do that next. Oh my gosh. I saw this on one of the YouTubers. I love this. This is so cute. Okay. Oh, look at the inside with the butterflies. May this deck bring you insight, knowledge, and joy on your tarot journey. Aww. The book is really good. I like this book. Again, with a tiny little print, but it's bigger than the other one. I can still read it. And look at these. Isn't that adorable? Corn, and I think those are radishes. But these are really, really pretty. It's very interesting. These artists are so amazing with the images that they come up with. A mermaid skull. So yeah, and it looks like linen cardstock. The backs are cute, very cute, very whimsical. Another deck that I think for people that do inner child work could use. Oh yeah, I do have it over there. Very dramatic with my in-breath. Alright, there's that. This one, God, I debated on this one for so long. This is a mass market version. I would not have bought the indie version. The images are beautiful. Good box. Good chunky book. So that's worth it. There are some images I don't like. This cardstock, frankly, excuse my language, sucks. I hate this cardstock. But then again, a lot of people feel the same way. It's almost a little too modern for me. I love the colors. Love the colors. Like, I don't really like this card. This is a card that made me go, do I really want to work with this deck? But then there are other ones. Like, this is another one. I'm like, do I really like that? It just, I don't know. Love this one. Oh, this is my favorite card in this deck. I just love it. This is a good card. So, it's just that some of these cards I just don't like. But I said, you know what, let me give it a go. It's not too expensive. If I don't like it, I won't feel bad about it. I could always gift it if necessary. But you know what, I'm going to keep it. And I'm going to give it a go. We're going to see how it goes. Oh my God. Okay. I don't have the box for this. And you're going to hate me if you don't know this deck. But I'm showing all my cards. If somebody can remember what this one's called. I wish I don't know where the box is. But look how pretty that is. I got this because one, it's pretty and I liked it. Two is, I feel like this is, I would not read for a man with this deck. This is a deck I would use with a woman, a very feminine woman. It's gilded. If you know the name of this, I'm going to have to do some research. Maybe put it in later in the video underneath. Like, you know, how people add something like they mispronounce a word or say something wrong. They fix it on the video. All right. We're coming to some of my favorites, but we're not there yet. So, the Weaver's Tarot. I really had to have this one. I don't know why. I love the mat. Flat mats are my favorite. I really like this. Oh, it's backwards. I really like these. I think they're really pretty, but it's very abstract for me. And so this is another deck that for now I just pull out because it's pretty. I like that I have it in case I get to a point where I could read with it. And so that one's there, the Tarot's, the Weaver's Tarot. I got the Shadow Oracle, which I love and used before. This is another deck that I think, I have the Oracle deck as well, but this is a deck that I don't think is represented on YouTube enough. This is another deck that is stunning. Oh, look at this. Okay, let's look at the back. The backs are lovely. Lovely. Cardstock, I like it. I don't think it's linen. No, it's not. But look at that. Look at that image. Like, wow. There's the 2 keys. People are like, I don't do bees. For me, it's more than about the bees. But look how stunning these photos are, man. The colors are so rich and so diverse. That's a stunning blue. I mean, this is a very interesting deck. This is a deck that I would have fun with. Like, if I'm at a party, this is a deck I would pull out because we don't want to get too serious at a party. And here's the book. And so there's a Journey of the Sacred Bee. And then she has another one, another tarot card, but I would never get that one because I think they're kind of similar aesthetically. And so I don't need 2 of them. So if you haven't got one of these, you could go to her website. You can go to her website and Laotu's, maybe that's not the artist. Maybe it's somebody. It's a beautiful deck. No regrets. All right. Let's see, what else do I got? Pagan, Otherworld. Oh my God. Again, the seal. I'm not going to take those out. But let me tell you, this is, wow. This is, and the cardstock, it's crazy good. But isn't this amazing? This is another fall deck for me. I love death. Love death. You know, I don't really know how to use these yet, but it's a semi-pep deck, they say. But I just think these are very, very powerful cards. Like, this is what I think it would feel like to be hung upside down by your leg for a long period of time and your arms tied behind your back. I get what a struggle that would be. But look at that. Oh my God. Oh yeah. This would be probably my top 5 to save. The box is beautiful. Oh man, just let it be, Benny. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Okay. So I got this on his website, The Drifting Moon Tarot by Lee White. He's actually working on a complete tarot deck, and he's already posting pictures on Instagram. I'm definitely getting it. I love the aesthetic. I love how it makes me feel when I look at it. So I'm pulling a card of the month from this deck. In fact, I have it behind me. The guidebook is pretty good. You know, I like it. Like that I can read it. The backs are nice. The cardstock is okay. It's pretty good. But look at these images. Isn't that interesting? I could see this being another kind of like inner child card. I love the Fool. That is really, really nice. The Hangman. I'm sorry, but I don't feel comforted like this guy looks like when I'm hung upside down. But really, really great deck. And so you can find him on Instagram and in his website. You can literally the worst clamshell box ever. Look at this. This is as far as it'll go. I
have to squeeze and it pops open. And the magnet, horrible. Horrible. You know what? I feel like I need to write him and let him know. Do yourself a favor and do us a favor, your fans. Do a nice box. Because the box is nice. But then, what the hell? Okay. The Sasuriabito Tarot. A lot of people, you already know this one. This one is actually a very pretty deck. Nice little guidebook. This is nice. Look at that. Very nice. Love the colors. Usually I don't like big boxes with at the bottom with a font. I just think it's unnecessary and it kind of distracts. But here, in this deck, it really doesn't bother me at all. You know, I like this deck. I like the backs. I like the cardstock. Yeah, this is a good one. This is one, I don't know if I've used this one or not. Probably not, but this is one I would probably save as well. All right, and let's see, what do I got? I got the fantastic Menagerie Tarot. Really like this one. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the box. Love the backs. Backs are nice. Decent guidebook. I actually got the big guidebook for extra. So I bought that. But the... I don't know what this is. It could be, I think it's a rat. But I think that is so hilarious. Every time I look at this card, it makes me smile because this little rat with his backpack. Oh my god, that's hilarious. This card I don't get yet. Yeah, I don't. This is my least favorite card in the deck. Oh, and I also love the chariot. Let's see if we can get to the chariot. Look at that. How adorable is that? I think that's awesome as well. But they're not getting anywhere fast. So I'm really glad I got this deck. This reminds me of my childhood. My great-grandfather had roosters. I hated them because they always woke me up so early in the morning. But I'm really glad I got this. I've used it, again, how many times? Once. Alright, so there's that. And then I got the Victorian Romantic, the last one that came out. So, really happy. I love these backs. I think these backs are great. I also got the big book that goes with it. And then, these are so luxurious. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, that's nice. So, I'm glad I got this deck as well. And I got the Bohemian Gothic coming. Oh my god, I'm super excited. I didn't think that was a deck I would ever get because they're so popular and so expensive. And I'm not willing to pay that much for that deck. But I ordered the limited edition, which I'm really excited about. It's coming with an extra card and the standard. So why I need both, I don't know, but I wanted it, so I got it. And then I got on the Kickstarter the James Reed's box set. I don't think I've opened this one, have I? I opened one, yeah I did. So this is the only one of the box set that I opened. I'm going to be doing a review on this deck really soon. I've done the other three, but very, very cute. Kelly from Truth and Story has a wonderful walkthrough. Really just shows you how the storyline goes. If you're like studying this deck, go watch her walkthrough. It's about an hour, maybe a little longer, on this deck. And so, stunning, beautiful, beautiful size. I normally don't like little decks, but I love the artwork. I love the style of the artwork. Oh, look at that on the inside. Isn't that cute? Oh my god, I'm getting tired. But I'm going to push through. So there's that. So I have some decks put away in this box, and oh my god, it's a really thick box, as you can see. So let's see. Let me put this on the side and pull them out one by one. Okay, these are like kind of my fall decks. Now this, even though this is mass market, this is one of the best decks. The Tarot of the Abyss. This is an amazing deck, and I love the guidebook. The guidebook is great. I would literally just get this deck for the guidebook alone. But I love the detail. I mean, it's amazing. There's where is it? Look at that strength card. That's nice. All right, where is the Hangman? Where are you? The Hangman really, really impressed me. I missed it. Okay, let's go real quick. I'm sorry. I just want to be able to... this Chariot, Strength, the Hermit. I don't know these. The Hanged One. I love this because if you notice, if he was standing upright, this is what he would see. But because he's hanging, he sees everything in a different perspective. I think that's ingenious. I do. I really do. Okay. But this is a really, really well done deck. And the guidebook is just really, really smart. So that will come out in the fall. Some people may think, why is this a fall deck? But it is for me. The Tarot of the Holy Spectrum. Oh, is there another one? Okay. Love the backs, just very flat black. I think that's cool. He has another one where the colors are really bright, maybe neon. But this is a cool deck. Now, would I save this deck? No. To be honest, I would not. But it's still no. Oh, I like this card. This is a card I really do like. But it's a nice deck, and I have not used it. I have not used it. Oh, that's not true. I have used it. I used this to pull. Oh, come on. I used this to pull a card of the month. So yes, I have used this one. Almost an impulsive buy on this one. I love vampires, werewolves, all that kind of stuff. Magicians. The card stock's kind of cheap. Would I have bought this? Would I buy this again if I lost it or lost a card or something? The answer is no. I don't know if I'll keep it, to be honest. Honestly, I probably won't. That was an impulse buy that I regret. Yeah, regret it. But there are people who love it. I just happen not to be one of them. I hate when they get stuck at the bottom of the box. Ugh, that annoys me. Alright, and I know I keep saying this, but who wants to see me put everything back in the box? Nobody. But I'm doing it because I have to. Oh, okay. Okay. The Intuitive Knight, Goddess Tarot. People love this deck. The back's boring. Good sized book. Yeah. Yeah, this is FOMO. Yeah. Enough said. Oh my god. I love this deck, the Darkness of Light Tarot, another winter kind of deck. I wanted an earlier version because the colors were brighter. The cardstock is amazing. I love the backs. Love these. These colors are a little bit more muted. Let's get to the colors. A little bit more muted. And I was really debating, should I buy them, should I not buy them? And I bought them, and I am so glad I did, because I love this deck. I love this 5 of coins. Love that 5 of coins. Oh, I'm curious. I'd like to know, like, what cards do y'all look at when you're looking at a deck to see if you're gonna buy it or not. I personally really do find that the 5 of cards, if it can make me feel an emotion, makes me feel for the people or the animals in the deck, that's probably a good indicator that I'm gonna like the deck. Oh my god, I can't get that one out. The Children of Litha. This is a beautiful. I haven't used this one, like Post. Good guidebook. But I love the artwork on this one. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, I will use this one. I just don't know when. But I really think this is amazing. This feels like a deck I would use with young adults. I don't see myself using this with somebody who's older. Probably somebody in their 20s. Rose Petal Matte Black. Really like that. That's not a regret on that one, even though I haven't used it yet. Okay. The Brocade. Now, I didn't realize that brocade was a style of artwork. And so when I got it, nice backs. When I got it, I didn't realize it was going to be so dark. But it turns out that's what it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to look. And so when I first got it, people were raving about this. And they still do. Oh, I love that Temperance. But I still find it kind of dark for me. I don't know. I'm going to keep it because I think it's a beautiful deck. But feels like shadow work to me. Oh, those are my neighbors. If you can hear them in the hallway. And my dog will probably bark. What in the world? Oh, this way. You know, sometimes boxes can throw me for a loop. Alright, there's that. Oh my god. I totally regret buying this. I saw it on a YouTuber walkthrough. And not even before I finished the walkthrough, I had already ordered it. And regretted it. And then when it got here, I regretted it even more. I was like, what a waste of money. For me. Because this is not my jam. Not my jam. So, cardstock is really good. Backs. Cardstocks are really good. I'm not going to say they're really good. They're okay. Initially I liked the colors and the collage feel of it. Like you could see that this was cut out. This person was cut out. But yeah. I wish I wouldn't have bought it. But I'm sure that if you bought this and you like it, I'd like to know what it is about that you like this deck. I know people do because they're buying it. It isn't me. It is not me. Okay, there's that. Here's another one. I really like this deck. I like the Fool. It has a very unique style that I really like. I think I love the use of colors. It's almost like color blocking. These are really nice. Yeah, I would, I don't know if I'd save these in my top 15, probably not. But I'm glad I got it. No regrets on that one. Okay, here's another one. This is, I think, my first Kickstarter. And I'm not happy. And I'll show you why. Why do we have such big borders on the top and bottom? This, they would have used almost the whole image, like the side, these images would really pop a lot more. I think maybe it's cost. I like that these are photos, and I actually saw a video of how they created these. They're stunning. I think they're really beautiful. But I really hate the size of it, and I don't know. It looked better on Kickstarter. Nothing special. Cardstock's okay. Box is fantastic. The book, you know, afterthought. But the box is good. And they really did put a lot of effort in creating these because these are actual people depicting. So the costumes and everything must have cost a lot. Oh, okay. There it is. The Deviant Moon, Tarot, the borderless version. Do we really need to go through it? No. We went through one earlier. I didn't realize I had two. The Guardians of the Night. People love this deck. I can't do any other ones. I like the backs. The backs are really nice. Good size book. Animal deck. It's beautiful. It's very fall. Yeah, I don't know. Great deck. It's beautiful. Really nice. Well done. Yeah, it's probably going to be one of those that I'll rarely use, if ever. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's for the Oracle. Okay, here's another one. Mass market deck that I really love. This is a Phantom Wise Tarot. I love this deck. I like the box. It's really interesting. This was a pleasant surprise. Not the book. Oh, bad timing. This deck was a pleasant surprise. I love the cardstock. I just love the way it feels. You can feel the ridges. But this is a really beautiful deck. Look at that Ten of Cups. I just am really taken by this deck. This is a deck that I would read like in October for Halloween. I just think this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The backs are okay. And it has like a silvery kind of... It's not white. But that was a pleasant surprise. So I like that one. No regrets on that one. Oh my god, people. I'm tired. Oh, and then next week I gotta do the Oracle cards. Ugh. Not looking forward to that. Okay. Alright. This is a big one. The Sola Busca Tarot. I like the way it opens. It has a good book. Is it all? Oh. But not a good book for if you read English. I love these images. Love them. That's what I was drawn. Oh, that one bothers me with the little baby. Yeah, don't like that. I don't understand what's going on with his knees. I'm complaining, and I just told you I like it. Should I have bought this? Probably not. I don't know if I'll ever use it, to be honest. So, I don't know. I'm thinking, I have some ideas of what to do with some of these decks that I'm not a big fan of. So that's, that was my phone. All right. So remember that big ass book that I showed you? Let me see, it's right here. Well, anyway, no, let me show you. Remember this big book? This big book that I showed you earlier? Well, this is the deck. It's beautiful. Ooh, way over my head still. But look how thick that is. That's the deck. So, let me pull it out. Alright, and so I have them flipped so that way I can know what the oracles and the tarot decks are. So look at that. Look how beautiful that is. But that's outside of my comfort zone. I
don't have a clue. Okay, so supposedly these dots tell you what card it is in the suit. So this is either a wand or a sword. Probably the Ace of Wands. This is, I don't know what that is. There's 3. There's 4. Okay. Well, yeah. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 dots, and 1, 2, 3, 4 swords. So something to that effect. This is, I think, the page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there are 5 discs. Okay. So beautiful mat. They're huge, huge, huge cards. Yeah. And then let me put that in. Make sure I get them separated. The card where they sign it. These are the oracle cards. I love these dinosaurs. So those are the oracle cards. No, I got this. Do I got this right or wrong? I don't know. But these are beautiful. No regrets buying it. This was an expensive purchase. I probably should have waited until later when I had a couple of years under my belt at least, where I got more comfortable with the tarot before I started reading, getting this. But now that I have it, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Would it be one of those that I save in a fire? No, it would not be a priority. And we're down to my decks that I really didn't know if I was going to be able to get, except for one. I think the other ones, let's see. Yeah, so I love this deck. Love, love, love this deck. I like the colors. I love the whimsy. I love the quirkiness of it. Look at the inside of this box. Isn't that adorable? Oh, hey. But look at these, the iridescent gilding. And look how beautiful these colors are. And interesting, the faces. They're all very different. Isn't that nice? I think some of you won't like it. I think it's stunning. It's the Rainbow Tarot. You know I haven't said the names of all of them, which I'm really sorry about. But I think I showed all of them. All the cover. Look at that Temperance card. How beautiful is that? Oh, I don't like mini sun card decks, but this one is one that I like. Look at his little butt. Love the colors in this one. Yeah, this is a really, really, really good deck. I am so glad that I bought it. But there's only one issue I have with this deck. And that is, here, there's a gap, and the card wants to pop out. See? So I have to be careful with that. All right. This deck really called to me. I already did a walkthrough of this deck, so I'm not going to go into it too much. This is a deck that I wanted, that my brother, look at that box, my brother bought me. And when I did a move, I lost it. And then when I started to look for it, I found two, one for $700, one for $1,700, which is ridiculous. But I ended up finding it on Etsy for a really, really cheap price. The price of a fair indie deck price. This was created by the guy who ended up creating Mensa. And look at that. Isn't that just stunning? I just love the pencil drawings and the colors that they add. It's very, I don't know, it's just very simple but intricate. I just love this deck. I really did not think I would ever be able to get this deck again. I'm just really blessed.
to have gotten it. All right. Let me tell you, getting her decks is so hard. It is so hard. Oh my gosh. I kept missing it. It was frustrating. And then all of a sudden she was going to put some out, her signature. And she said that she wrote the date and the time. And again, don't want to open it there. She wrote the date and the time. She had the date and the time. And if I remember correctly, it was in Spain or somewhere. Oh, come on. And so I was up, and again, an hour early. The back's nice and simple. And I got this deck, and I'm so glad I did. Oh my God. I can't read that. But I love the color scheme. I've used this deck once, I think. I like the shape of them. I like that they're tall. They feel very mysterious, which I really like. So this is another deck I didn't think I would ever be able to get. I wish I was able to get the jumbo. Oh my God, but they want crazy money for it. And since I have this, there's just no way I would spend the money on the jumbo when this is good enough. So there's that. Now let me tell you, this next deck, the creator ended up putting, I think it was on Instagram, that she found some additional decks and was going to put a limited amount on her site to sell, and then the rest were going to go in the shop that I guess is in her city. And again, I was up early just waiting, refresh the web page, and as soon as it was on, let me tell you, I was like bam, 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 and I got it. The Labanco Tarot. Oh my God. Now, I also did a walkthrough of this, but let me tell you, this is a deck that I thought was long gone for me, where I was gonna have to pay a large amount of money, which I wouldn't do. Look at that devil card. And I got my hands on it. I think this is so sweet. I love that. It reminds me of my relationship with my mom. But there were a couple of... This card is so disturbing for me. And this is why I didn't purchase it when it first came out, was 2 cards. This was one of them. And when they were sold out, I regretted it. And I was like, you know what, maybe it's supposed to disturb you, and it's there for a reason. So I'm so glad I got the deck. And there's another card. Let's see if it pops up. This is the other card. I just don't like it. I just find it so disturbing. It makes me very, very uncomfortable. But that's the point, right? Maybe to draw up these emotions. And so how I would read that, I suspect, would be significantly different from other lovers and devil cards. So I'm glad I got that. And then, what's in here? Oh, the guidebook. All right. Oh my God, this is a unicorn deck for a lot of people, and I got my hands on it. I just happened to be on tarot, on one of the tarot Facebook pages where you buy decks, and I was on there, and it was posted a minute ago. I jumped on it, and I'm glad I got it. Oh man, the Yokai Yochi Tarot. Let me tell you, this is beautiful. I did some research to make sure I got a real one, and I did. Cardstock is amazing. And I've used this once or twice. So this is a deck that's going to take some study time, but I wasn't willing to pass it up until I got to that place. So I snatched it, and I got a decent price for it. I am very, very lucky. I love those backs. This spool is so cute. I am very lucky, and I know how lucky I am. Nice gilding to have gotten this deck. I like the box too. The box is really well done. Now, to my last, can you believe it? We're to the last one. It's been a long video, guys. But this is a deck. These other ones, except for maybe the Royal Fez of Moroccan. I'll remind you what that one is. The Royal Fez of Moroccan. Other than this one, this other one, I didn't think would ever be a possibility. It was on my list, but I did not think I would get it. I can't even pronounce it. It's called the Aculai Oculati Tarot. Let me tell you, this deck speaks to me. These are the back of the cards. Isn't that beautiful? And that's the Fool. How amazing is that? Oh, so let me pull it out. So this deck, and I don't care, this deck came to me trimmed. And frankly, I prefer it trimmed. They only made 900 of them. I got number 840. Bought it from a woman in Australia. Thank you very much. And these, look how big that is. Look how big that is. It's huge. But I love them. So the majors are in black and white. This is Justice. Isn't that beautiful? The Hermit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at Strength. Yes, that is Strength. The Chariot. The Lovers. The Hierophant. It's just really, really... Oh, look at that. The Empress, right? Or the High Priestess. High Priestess. The Magician. I love the Fool. There's the Rose. There's the Dog. The Knapsack. It's just well done. So, I don't like Sun cards. I love the Sun card. Okay, so those are the majors. And then the minors are in different colors. And I love the people. They feel elfish-like, but each suit is very different. Look at that. Stunning. Look at that. I just think this is my deck. Like, if I had to save the last 4 or 5, but if they said, Benny, oh, wow, actually, that's kind of tough. No, it's not. If they said, Benny, you can have one deck and one deck only, and all the others are going to be destroyed, and you will never get them ever again. You will never be able to use any other deck for the rest of your life. What deck would you choose? And this is the deck I would choose. And I'm curious, what is your deck? What is the deck that you would give up all the other decks for? This is mine. This is, oh, look at that Death card. Yes, that says death. Yeah. So, yeah, I could not give this deck up. And let me tell you, this deck is huge. And this is trimmed. Like, the actual cards were this size and trimmed. Look at that. Here we go. Actually, that might be better to see. Trimmed. Wow. All right, let me put that aside. Let me flip the camera over. I love coffee. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize how many, I knew I had a lot of decks, but I didn't know I had, did I know I had that many decks? At some level, I think I really knew I had that many decks. There's no way I can buy this many decks this second year. It's just, it's not feasible for me to have double this. It's just not feasible. And so I think what will happen is eventually I'll have to get rid of some decks because I can't use them all. It's just not possible. I'm going to keep a lot of these decks because I just think they're beautiful and I might pull them out every maybe once in a while. But I'm going to have a core deck of cards that I will be using. Which ones those will be, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be also, you know, the last ones that I showed you that were like my unicorn decks. I'll probably be using those, some more than others. Oh my God, I got one more. I'm so glad I remembered. So, the last one, I love this one. It's not a unicorn deck because you can get them still, is the Terra Volatile. I already did a walkthrough of this. I also went, talked about how I'm going to use this as a study guide. So that's what I'm going to do. So for the next 3 to 6 months, this is the deck that I'm going to be using as a study guide for the next part of this journey. If you go to my last video, I talk about my goals for the second year of tarot for me, and of course I'll be doing the YouTube channels. And one of them is to really dive deep into a deck, and this is a deck I chose. I'm also, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pair it with, it sounded like I said parrot like the animal, pair it with the Neo Rider because it is a very traditional looking deck, and just to have it alongside so that way when I'm referencing and studying the deck, I have the original image in my mind or in front of me. But the Terra Volatile, I am going to be an expert in using that deck. I have hired a tarot mentor or tarot teacher, whatever you want to call it. And that's the deck we're going to use. I was thinking about using my unicorn deck that I would never give up. But he felt that that would not really provide me the base that I need to start working with other types of decks. So the Terra Volatile is what we're doing. Oh my God. I could take a nap right here. I will tell you what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the camera off. I am going to sit on the couch. I'm going to watch some TV. I think I'm going to pop some popcorn, drink a soda, and just be mindless. I really enjoyed doing this video, even though it was exhausting. And if you got to stay through the end, thank you so much for staying. I really appreciate it. I do this first and foremost because I enjoy doing videos. I like this whole process. It was a big learning curve, but I hope you had as much fun as I did. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Anytime I get a new subscriber, it just makes me feel really good that there's somebody else who wants to watch these videos. All right, until next time, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your week. And the next video is my oracle cards. I bought all these tarot cards and I bought the oracle cards in the last year. Ridiculous. Bye. My name is Benny, and this is The Fool's Apprentice. Bye.